guys, so today I have a really exciting video. This is the live swatches of the 90 Harvest Festival collection for fall 2015. 90 is actually my own polish brand that is going to be launching on September 4th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and I will link the website down below. They are going to be available for pre-order. At that point, I will have all the information and stuff down in the description box, as well as a link to the website. This is going to be kind of weird to actually review these because I didn't make them. So I sent them to a handful of bloggers and YouTubers as well, so that I'm not the only authority on these. So those reviews should be popping up relatively soon. But yeah, there are 8 polishes in this collection, so I will get right into the swatches and I'll talk a little bit more about the brand when I'm done. So the first polish is called Corn Maize, and this is a mustard yellow holographic. So here's one coat. So you can still see the nail line pretty well on this one after one coat. I am having to wipe a little bit of polish off of the brush back into the bottle after I do a couple swipes, because I feel like it's just a little bit too much. So there is one coat. So here's 2 coats. So this one does cover completely in 2. You might be able to see it does dull a little bit as it dries though, so if you really want it glossy, you'll need some top coat. So there is 2 coats of Corn Maize. The next polish is called Cypress, and this is a pine green holographic. So here's one coat. This one does cover really well in one coat. I think you might be able to get it as a one coater if you do a really thick coat. I think that these all have a really easy to apply formula, but it also kind of feels wrong to say that. So I think they do, but I guess I should probably hold out on other reviews for that. So there is one coat. So here's 2 coats. So 2 coats does deepen the color a little bit, and it covers up that little bit of nail line that I could see. This one is one of the very holographic ones. It's super holographic indoors. It's even more outdoors. There are a few that I had to add white to, so they're not as holographic. The orange, the yellow, and the taupe color are a little less holographic than the rest of them, but this is one of the more holographic ones. So there is 2 coats of Cypress. The next polish is called Pumpkin Everything, and this is a pumpkin orange holographic. So here's one coat. I can still see a bit of my nail line with this one after one coat. Again, I think the formulas are nice, but I don't want to comment too much about that because I feel like even if I don't want it to be, it might end up being a biased review. So I will link all of the websites down below that are going to have reviews after they're up. So there is one coat. So here's 2 coats. This one does cover completely in 2, and it deepens the color a bit as well. This one is slightly less holographic than some of the others in the collection, not by much, but there is a difference. So there is 2 coats of Pumpkin Everything. The next polish is September Sky, and this is a medium blue holographic. So here's one coat. This is another one that's not quite a one coater for me. I think a thicker coat and you probably could get away with one, but I can still see a little bit of my nail line. This is also one of the more holographic ones in the collection. So there is one coat. So here's 2 coats. This one covers completely on 2. All of these will dull a little bit as they dry, so you will want a top coat. So there is 2 coats of September Sky. The next polish is S'more Holo, and this is a taupe holographic. So here's one coat. I can still see through this one a bit on one coat. This is also the last one that's slightly less holographic than the others. I feel like this one has a little bit thinner of a formula than the others too. It's not too thin, and again, I'm saying what I think about it. I feel weird trying to review these. It's not too thin, but it is thinner than the others. So there is one coat. So here's 2 coats. This one does cover completely in 2. The color deepens up a bit too. So there is 2 coats of S'more Holo. The next polish is called Candy Apple, and this is a pinky red holographic. So here's one coat. This one covers evenly on one coat, but I can still see my nail line, and I know it's going to get deeper. I have wear tested all of these for, I think I did a little over 24 hours, and I didn't have any staining with any of them, and I didn't use base coat. So there is one coat. So here's 2 coats. So this one covers completely in 2. It did cover nearly completely on the first coat, but it wasn't dark enough. And keep in mind with these, and really with any holos that I swatch, they're not showing up as holographic under these lights as they will in sunlight. So there is 2 coats of Candy Apple. The next polish is called Cricket because I can't stop naming polishes after my cats, and this is a black holographic. So here's one coat. This one is probably like 90% opaque on the first coat, but I can still see just a few spots where it's a little bit lighter, so I'm going to go back and do a second. Again, this is one of the more holographic ones in the collection. So there is one coat. So here's two coats. This one does get considerably dull. I would even say like semi-matte when it dries, so you'll definitely want a top coat for this one. So there is two coats of Cricket. And the last polish is Concord, and this is a grape purple holographic. So here's one coat. So this one covers evenly on the first coat, but it's a bit sheer. This one also has a slightly thinner formula than the other ones. It's not bad thin, it's just thinner. So there's one coat. So here's two coats. So two coats does cover completely and it deepens the color. And as with any holo, the linear holographic effect really comes out more when it's dry. So there's two coats of Concord. So that is the Harvest Festival collection from 90 Lacquer for fall 2015. I'm really excited about this. It's something that I've wanted to do for a really long time, and I feel like the time is finally right for me to do it. I've learned a lot doing all the reviews and all the swatches that I've done in the last year and a half or so, or actually maybe a year. So I feel like I can apply that knowledge to these and make some really good polishes for you guys. So I'm really excited about this. I am going to be shipping internationally. I'm also going to have some top coats and base coats available on the website as well. A holographic top coat, but anything that's purchased with any pre-order items, which is going to be the Harvest Festival collection, is not going to ship until the pre-order shipping begins. I really hope that everything goes smoothly. I don't know what to anticipate in terms of order volume, and so I'm kind of freaking out a little bit that I'm going to get more than I can handle. I have like every woman in my family on standby ready to help me out if I need it. I'm hoping to have the pre-order open for a week and then spend the next week shipping out the pre-orders, and then the following week we'll open up an open stock in the shop. So that's my plan, and hopefully it works out the way I had planned it. Again, those are going to be available on September 4th for pre-order at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I will link the website down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will talk to you later. Bye.